how's it going? Citywide Blackout here at Rhode Island Comic Con, our playground. We love this thing. We come by every year, Ben and I. And it wouldn't be a Comic Con without talking to Batman. Batman, how's it going, man?
It's going.
Yeah.
Lots of justice going on here. We're all having fun.
That's right. This is Matches Malone. If you go to any New England Comic Con, you are going to find him there. You've been to everyone around here, but I'm curious as to how you got started doing this.
Actually, next May 5th will be my 30th year doing Batman. I'd be doing comic shows before they were cons, and I'd be the only one cosplay. Cosplay wasn't even thought of them. I was just a weirdo in the bat suit.
So you were like a pioneer for this.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
pretty much. A lot of people know me from doing Batman because once I started doing it back 30 years ago, people keep on asking me to come back, and made a lot of kids happy, and that's what it's about. You put a smile on their face, you inspire them, and look at here we are today. You know.
Okay, I'm curious. Is this like this the same bat suit from when you got started?
No. I started off with the Michael Keaton '89 suit.
Oh, nice.
And I went with that. Then I almost did Valkyrie, but I didn't like the nipple part. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not surprised.
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just keep with the Keaton. And then Christian Bale came, and I did the Begin suit. And then I did the Dark Knight suit. And then I think it was Ben Affleck after that, which was great. I really loved his performance.
Yeah.
And this is it.
Who is your favorite actor to play the role?
Well, I do love Keaton for being the first, but I do love Ben Affleck.
Nice.
So, but for voice actors, it's got to be Kevin Conroy.
Oh yeah. It's not even a question.
Yeah, he's my backbone.
You bow before
Exactly. I'm not worthy. So, yeah. And I've known Kevin for like 20 years. It's great.
Oh really?
I've been on a panel with him, and it's just an honor to be noted as being a Batman.
Yeah. So you've become really like well known.
Oh yeah. I mean, I actually work part time with WB from time to time. I got an event in Philadelphia on New Year's Eve, sponsored by them. So, and it's just an honor. So.
Wow. So something you just kind of like did for like fun has now become like your career almost.
Well, it could be a career, but it's more of a thing that, you know what, I do a lot of hospital visits.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of charities and stuff like that. And the thing with this is the greatest reward is to see a kid believe in himself because he thinks that I'm real, so I can get him to believe in himself because he thinks I'm real. But the most important thing is to be his hero of himself, you know, or herself, excuse me.
How do you think doing that has changed you?
Batman has definitely made me into a better person.
Sure.
I've learned that with Batman, he's taken his pain and, you know, that negative part of his life and turn it into a positive. So I've learned to take the negative things in my life and turn it into a positive by putting on a suit, helping other people. You know, even on Facebook, I can write a post and somebody's going through something, and if I can inspire them, that's great. One person help is a better world we live in. So,
Has that always been like been your philosophy?
has it what?
Has that always been your philosophy?
Pretty much, because you know what? I mean, if I'm going to play the character, I might as well hold true to what he is and what he represents. So, I mean, it's a symbol of justice, but you know what? Also a symbol of inspiration. So,
Exactly. Now, as mentioned before, you have been to tons of Comic Cons over the years. Anyone that's your favorite?
well, Rhode Island, Terrific Con, Super Mega Fest. A lot of New England cons have heart.
Yeah.
I did a small show with Bing Comic Con last weekend. And shows like that is where I usually start. So it kind of brings me back to that home feeling when I first started. It's got like a lot of heart. You know, all these shows, you know, and the promoters, they know what the fans want, so they provide it. And they have heart themselves. So I'm very blessed by, you know, every event that I go to, every con that I go to, because, you know, they really put on a great show.
Oh, I bet. Did you ever think it would go this far when you began just like dressing up as Batman for the conventions?
Well, here's the thing. When I started, I did a birthday party for my nephew. I got 4 gigs that day to do Batman. And then it kept on getting more and more snowballing. I ended up doing this doctors, and he's like, you know, you're so great with my kids. Come and visit the kids in the hospital. And I'm like, all right. And it went so well that day. The nurses are like, hey, we're doing a March of Dimes for the kids at the Hat Show in Boston. Batman want to join us? I'm like, yeah, sure. So every time I try to put the the tights away, people pull me back and they flash the signal, and I'm like, well, time to go to work. you know?
Exactly. All right. How about getting into the character of Batman?
Well, you know what? I can get into character, but basically, I want my own personality to shine through. You know, when a kid hears, "Oh, Batman," they get really intimidated. But if you go on their level, "Hey, buddy, how are you?"
Yeah,
You say-
yeah.
I mean, Batman's basically just a big kid in a suit too. So with all his big, expensive toys, which
Yeah.
I wish I had.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have the Batcave and the Batplane?
I did have a Batmobile. Unfortunately, got totaled on New Year's Day.
Oh no!
Yeah. It's just like long story short, woman went on the yarn rip with cars coming down at her. She decided to stick it in reverse, and my car was so small, she just jammed right into it. And I'm like laying on the horn. There was no place for me to go. There's a car to my left, a barrier to my right, my buddy in back of me. I'm like, I'm not gonna smash anybody for this. I'll take the hit.
Yeah.
So
So you were like a hero then, kind of, in that
pretty
situation.
much, yeah. Except the Batmobile, it's now just like a
Oh no.
yeah.
Okay. How does it feel to be like recognized when you go to the different Comic Cons?
It's always an honor. It
Yeah.
really is. I have people coming up to me left and right. Even when I'm on the street and I'm doing photo shoots and stuff like that, people come up to me and they say, "Hey, are you Matches Malone?" Or, "Hey, can my kid get a photo?" I'm like, "Absolutely," And I talk to the kid and it's like, and sometimes, little Johnny likes to do the Batman voice, and the kid gets really nervous about doing it. And when he does it, he's like, "Batman." I'm like, "Oh my goodness, you scared me. Holy smokes." And the kid gets all excited because he scared Batman. He's like, "That's a great voice." And you want to give something positive. You always, and that's, when people recognize me, that's a huge honor.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever stop?
Actually, I've been talking about retiring after my 30th year, but it's like, people keep on telling me, "No, you're not going to do this." And I'm like, listen, it's been a bad habit for a long time. Get it? Bad habit?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I
the
see
bad puns,
I
And I have lots of puns because I've been doing this.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, so people like, I tell people, "Hey, Merry Christmas." They're like, "Dude, it's Halloween." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I got a bad memory." But you gotta have
Nice.
a sense of humor with it.
Yeah.
And you can't be afraid to make fun of yourself. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
People,
Absolutely.
like my buddies, we're watching football and stuff like that, and like, "Oh, look at this goof with the no shirt and the painting." Like, guys, you forget, I dress up as Batman. They're like, "Oh, but you're Batman." I said, "That doesn't make a difference." You know what I'm saying? There's no judgment here,
Exactly.
So,
Okay, I gotta ask about the bat suit.
Yeah.
What went into making this?
well, this was done by Tiger Stone FX.
Yeah.
The gloves are like military grade.
Sure.
The belt was done by Jose Sanchez, and really, these guys are very, very talented, very talented, and some of them know me, and they give me discounts. They don't have to, but it says, "Your Matches Malone. You want to buy my stuff?" I'm like, "Listen, you know what? I'm just a regular guy." They're like, "No, you're like a legend." I'm like,
Yeah.
"What? Because I've been doing it 30 years?" I'm like,
You kind of are, yeah.
"Oh, you know what? I think I'm a regular cosplay, but people say, 'No, you're Batman.'" And I'm like, "You know what? Thank you, but you know what? I'm just a cosplay."
I think it kind of speaks to the community that you have this kind of presence that people like recognize you wherever you go.
Well, they're all beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone that I interact with, I mean, it's just like, I'm really blessed by the friendships of everybody, and they all inspire me one way or another. And it's just like, it's all a team effort. Like when people say, "Oh, you go and do these hospital visits," I said, "Listen, the nurses and the doctors and the parents, they set that up, so they deserve as much credit as me.
Yep.
The photographers who take photos of me in the city to make me look like Batman perched up wherever, they're the real heroes. All these people have an interaction with me to help me, spread my message of inspiration or whatever. They're heroes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a team effort. So I can't claim it just because I'm a guy in a suit. It's always a team effort.
Oh, definitely. So, who's on your team?
Who's on my team?
Yeah.
I believe everybody that I'm friends with on Facebook, everybody who supports me, and I'm never too ashamed to say thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? You got to remember where you started from. I was the weirdo and stuff like that. Even with my family's just like, if you want a girlfriend, and I'm like, listen, I had girlfriends, all right? I mean, I went on a date. I was talking to this girl for a month. Long story short, for a month, she goes, "I want somebody normal." I'm like,
Well,
and she's like, tell me about these events. You never tell me about these events. And, you know, you got to show me these pictures because you get pictures with celebrities. And I'm like, okay. So I told her, and she's like, yeah, that's a little too much. She goes, you seem normal for a month, but now it's just like, but it is what it is.
I would say it would actually be pretty good because I like you're out there and you're spreading the message.
Well, that's just it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's, you know, some people get jealous or insecure, and I'm like, there's no insecurity when I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just, you know, I mean, I'm far from perfect. I'm not the best Batman out there, but I'm just me. And all I care about is if I can inspire somebody to lead them, help them lead a better life, then I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Well, Matches, it's been really great meeting you. It's a real honor. And where do folks go to like find out more about you?
You can find me on Instagram because I just got it started.
Yep.
The Real Matches Malone.
Yep.
And I haven't put anything up there yet because my other one got hacked. But and then for Facebook, Matches Malone. I think it's matchesmalone47@gmail.com. And if the settings are messed up, just send me a message and I'll send you a friend request back.
Excellent. Well, Matches, thanks again.
Thank you. It's quite an honor. Thank you.